stop. The next time your dog licks you, do not wipe it off. Not yet, because in the next 18 minutes, you are going to learn something about that lick that will make you see it completely differently. And I promise you, by the end of this video, you will never wipe it away the same way again. Your dog has licked you today, maybe on your hand, maybe on your face, maybe on your feet while you were sleeping, and you probably did one of three things. You laughed, you said you and pulled away, or you let it happen without thinking. But here is what nobody has ever told you. That lick was not random. That lick was not just affection. That lick was not just habit. That lick was a sentence, a complete, deliberate, specific sentence, spoken in the only language your dog has. And today, for the first time, you are going to understand every word. Welcome to DogIQ. If you are new here, subscribe right now, because every single week, we give you one more reason to be completely amazed by the dog in your life. And today, we decode the lick, all of it, every type, every context, every meaning. Let us go. Before we decode each type of lick, I need to give you the foundation, the science that makes everything else make sense. Because most people think dog licking is simple. Dog licks you, dog loves you, end of story. But the reality is so much more complex and so much more beautiful than that. Here is what science tells us. Licking in dogs is one of the oldest and most layered forms of communication in the animal kingdom. It begins before a puppy even opens their eyes, before they can walk, before they can do anything at all. The mother licks them to stimulate breathing, to clean them, to comfort them, to communicate, you are safe, you are seen, you are mine. And from that very first moment of existence, the lick is imprinted as the deepest form of care and communication available. It is the first language every dog ever speaks, and it is the language they carry for the rest of their lives. So when your dog licks you, they are not doing something random. They are reaching back to the oldest and most fundamental communication they know. They are speaking to you in their first language, and today, you learn to speak it back. There is also a chemical component that most people never know about. When your dog licks you, something extraordinary happens in both of your bodies simultaneously. In your dog, the act of licking releases endorphins, natural feel-good chemicals that create a sense of calm and well-being. Licking is literally self-soothing for dogs. It activates the same neurological reward pathways as eating, as playing, as being close to someone they love. In your body, the sensation of being licked triggers a mild oxytocin response, the bonding hormone, the same chemical released between parents and children, between partners, between any two beings engaged in an act of trust and physical connection. So the moment your dog licks you, both of you are receiving a chemical reward. Both of you are being bonded. Both of you are being calmed. Both of you are, at the neurological level, falling more deeply in love. That is not sentiment. That is biology. And once you know it, the lick becomes something else entirely. Not something to wipe away, something to receive. Now, before we go into the specific types of licking, I want you to think about your dog's licking patterns. Does your dog lick your face specifically? Or your hands? Or your feet? Or does your dog lick the same spot over and over? Does your dog lick you when you are upset? Or when you have just come home? Or when you are sitting still and they want your attention? Hold those patterns in your mind, because by the end of this video, you will understand exactly what each specific pattern means. And some of what you discover is going to surprise you completely. Type number 1, the face lick. This is the one most people have the strongest reaction to. Either they love it or they desperately try to avoid it. But here is what is actually happening when your dog licks your face. In wolf pack behavior, face licking is one of the most significant social behaviors that exists. Subordinate wolves lick the faces of dominant wolves as a gesture of recognition, of respect, of trust, of peace. Says, you are important to me. I acknowledge your place. I want to maintain connection with you. Now here is the part that changes everything. When your dog licks your face, they are not showing submission. Not exactly. They are showing something far more beautiful. They are showing recognition. They are saying, I see you. I know you. You are the most important being in my world. And I want you to know that in the oldest language I have, face licking is also how dogs gather information. Your face, around your eyes, around your mouth, around your nose, contains the richest concentration of chemical information about your emotional state, your stress, your health, your mood, your hormones. When your dog licks your face, they are not just expressing love. They are reading you, running a full emotional health assessment in the space of a few licks, and responding to what they find. If you have been stressed, the face lick is longer, more deliberate, more focused. If you are calm and happy, the face lick is quick, playful, almost celebratory. Your dog knows the difference, and they respond accordingly. Type number 2, the hand lick. This is the most common form of licking, and the one with the widest range range of meanings, because your hands do everything. They pet your dog, they feed your dog, they hold the leash, they open the door, they carry the scent of everywhere you have been and everything you have touched. To your dog, your hands are a complete map of your day. When your dog licks your hands, they are reading that map. They are finding out where you went, what you touched, what you ate, who you were near, what you were feeling. And here is something that will blow your mind. Research has shown that dogs can detect changes in human blood sugar levels through the skin of the hands with extraordinary accuracy. Service dogs trained for diabetic alert often begin licking their owner's hands before the owner is even consciously aware that their blood sugar is changing. Your dog may not be trained for this, but their nose is capable of it, which means when your dog licks your hand insistently, repeatedly, in a way that feels urgent, it might not just be affection. It might be information. Pay attention to what follows. Pay attention to how you feel, because your dog might be telling you something that their nose knows before your body does. Type number 3, foot and leg licking. Most owners find this one strange or funny. Why does my dog lick my feet? The answer is one of the most fascinating pieces of canine science. Your feet carry more scent information than almost any other part of your body. Sweat glands in the feet produce a chemical signature that is as unique to you as a fingerprint. When your dog licks your feet, they are accessing the most concentrated and personal version of your scent. They are reading your identity at its most fundamental level. But there is more. In canine social behavior, licking the lower body of another being is a gesture of deep comfort and trust. It is a vulnerable act. The dog is bringing their face close to the ground, close to the feet, which in the wild would be the most dangerous position, close to where kicks and stamps could happen. The fact that your dog chooses this position willingly, with no hesitation, means they trust you completely. They feel completely safe in your presence. So safe that they will bring their most vulnerable position to the part of you that is closest to the ground and stay there. That is not strange. That is the deepest expression of trust your dog has. And the next time it happens, instead of moving your feet away, just let them finish and feel what it means. Type number 4, the comfort lick. You know this one. You are having a hard day. You are sad. You are stressed. You are crying. And your dog comes to you quietly, without being called, and they lick you slowly, gently, repeatedly. This is not a request. This is not hunger. This is not habit. This is your dog responding to something they detected before you even showed it fully. Research published in the journal Animal Cognition found that dogs respond to human emotional distress with targeted comfort behaviors, including licking, at rates that strongly suggest genuine empathy. Not trained behavior, not conditioned response. Genuine emotional empathy. Your dog felt what you were feeling, and they responded with the oldest and most instinctive comfort behavior they have, the lick, because from the very beginning of their existence, when they were frightened or cold or alone, a lick meant, you are not alone. I am here. Everything is going to be okay. And when you are hurting, they give you the same thing, the same message, in the same language, the one that was their first word. And in that moment, your dog is not just licking you. They are mothering you in the most ancient and pure sense of that word. They are saying, you are safe, you are seen, you are mine, we are halfway through, and I need you to stay, because type 5 is the one nobody talks about. And type 6 is the one that will make you question everything you thought you knew about your relationship with your dog. And then, at the very end, I am going to tell you something about what your lick means to your dog. Because yes, your lick, because this communication, this language, goes both ways. And what happens when you lick your dog, or even just blow gently on their fur, is one of the most extraordinary things in canine science. Stay with me. Type number 5, the obsessive lick. And this is the one that requires your attention, because not all licking is communication. Some licking is a symptom. There is a specific type of licking that is different from all the others. It is repetitive. It is focused on one specific spot, either on you, or more commonly, on the dog themselves. It does not stop when you respond. It does not change based on your reaction. It just continues, over and over, the same spot, the same motion, the same rhythm. This type of licking is not about you at all. It is about your dog, and it is telling you one of 3 things. First, your dog might be experiencing anxiety. Repetitive licking is a well-documented self-soothing behavior in anxious dogs. The act of licking releases endorphins, and anxious dogs use it to self-medicate, the same way a human might bite their nails, or tap their foot, or pick at their skin. Your dog licks. Second, your dog might be in pain. If the obsessive licking is focused on a specific part of their body, that area might be painful, or itchy, or infected. Dogs lick their wounds. That is not just a saying. It is an ancient behavior. When something hurts, they lick it. Third, your dog might have developed an obsessive-compulsive behavior that needs professional attention, not punishment, professional behavioral support. So when you see this type of licking, the repetitive, unfocused kind that does not respond to your interaction, pay attention. Take your dog to the vet. Have them check, because in this case, the lick is not a love letter. It is a help signal, and it deserves to be heard. Type number 6. And I told you this one would make you question everything. The relationship lick. This is the lick that happens in a specific context. Not when you come home, not when you are sad, not after a walk or a meal. This lick happens when you are just existing together, sitting quietly, reading, watching television, simply being in the same space, and your dog walks up to you, licks you once, maybe twice, and then settles beside you. No further communication, no request, no response needed, just one lick, and then presence. This is the most intimate form of licking in the entire canine repertoire. And here is why. In wolf pack behavior, mutual grooming, the act of licking a pack member not because they need help, but simply because they are close, is one of the primary bonding behaviors of the species. Says, we are together, we are safe, we are connected, not because something happened, not because something is needed, just because we are here, together. And this is what your dog is saying. When they lick you once in a quiet moment, and then settle, they are not asking for anything. They are not responding to anything. They are simply completing a circuit, connection, a moment of, we are together. And that is enough. That lick, that single quiet lick in a peaceful moment, is your dog's version of reaching over and squeezing your hand for no reason other than love. And the fact that you probably barely noticed it is the saddest and the most beautiful thing about it simultaneously, because it happens every day, and it will keep happening for the rest of the life you share. Every quiet moment, every peaceful evening, one small lick, and then we are together, and that is enough. Now, here is the part one promised you, the part nobody ever talks about, what your lick means to your dog. I do not mean that you should lick your dog, although some owners do, and their dogs love it. What I mean is this: every time you bring your face close to your dog, every time you blow gently on their fur, every time you press your lips to their head, your dog receives information, your scent, your warmth, your breath, the chemical signature of your emotional state. And to your dog, that closeness, that warmth, that breath on their fur is received exactly the way a lick is received, as communication, as connection, as the most intimate form of I am here and I love you that two beings can exchange. So the next time you press your face into your dog's fur, know that they are reading you, know that they are receiving everything, know that in that moment you are speaking their language fluently without a single word. Now let us address the question most people have. Is it safe to let your dog lick you? Here is the honest answer. For most healthy adults, dog saliva is not dangerous. The bacteria in a dog's mouth, while different from human bacteria, is generally not harmful to healthy immune systems. The idea that dog mouths are cleaner than human mouths is a myth, but so is the idea that they are particularly dangerous. For most people, the answer is simple. If you are healthy, if your skin is unbroken, if your dog is healthy, the lick is fine. But more importantly, the lick is meaningful, and refusing it every time, not occasionally, but every single time, without allowing any licking at all, is refusing a form of communication. Imagine if every time your dog tried to speak to you, you moved away. What message does that send? Now imagine finding a middle ground, where you sometimes allow the face lick, you always allow the hand lick, you let the quiet relationship lick happen without response. Because those are not just licks, those are sentences, and sentences deserve to be received. So what do you do with everything you learned today? 5 things. First, pay attention to the type. Face lick, your dog is reading you and connecting deeply. Hand lick, your dog is gathering information and showing affection. Foot lick, your dog trusts you completely. Comfort lick, your dog sensed your distress and responded. Quiet relationship lick, your dog is simply saying we are together. Obsessive lick, pay attention and take action. Second, let the relationship lick happen. When your dog licks you quietly in a peaceful moment, do not respond dramatically. Do not pull away. Do not make it a big thing. Just let it happen, and then continue being present, because that is exactly what they are doing, continuing to be present with you. Third, respond to the comfort lick. When your dog licks you because they sense you are hurting, look at them, really look at them, and say something, not because they understand the words, but because the act of responding acknowledges the communication, and acknowledgement is what every living being needs when they reach out. Fourth, watch for the obsessive lick, not the occasional one, the repetitive, unfocused one. If you see it, do not punish it, investigate it, check in with your vet, give your dog more enrichment, more mental stimulation, more time with you, because the obsessive lick is a sign that something needs more attention. attention. Fifth and finally, the next time your dog licks you, before you respond, before you wipe it away, before you move, ask yourself, which type is this? What are they saying? What do they need me to understand right now? Because now you know the language, and languages are only useful when you actually listen. Think about the first lick your dog ever gave you. Maybe it was the day you brought them home. Maybe it was the day they chose you. That lick was not random. That lick was their first sentence to you, in the only language they had, and it said something about recognition, something about connection, something about the relationship that was beginning between two beings from two different species who somehow, against all biological logic, found a way to speak to each other. Your dog has been licking you ever since. Thousands of licks, hundreds of thousands of licks, each one a sentence, each one a word in the longest love letter ever written. Written not in ink, not in words, but in the oldest language on earth, the one that began before speech, before writing, before anything humans call communication. The lick, your dog's first word, and their most honest one. I need you to do 3 things before this video ends. First, the next time your dog licks you, do not wipe it away immediately. Just for one moment, let it land, let it register, and know what it is. Second, drop a comment right now. Tell us where your dog licks you most. Face, hands, feet, or somewhere completely unexpected. And after watching this video, what do you think they have been saying? Because every answer in these comments is a dog whose language is finally being heard, and they deserve that. Third, share this video with every dog owner you know, because somewhere right now, someone is wiping away the most meaningful thing their dog has ever said to them, and they do not know what you know. Send this to them. One share, one dog understood. If this video made you look at your dog differently, give it a thumbs up right now. Takes 1 second, and it helps this video reach every dog owner who needs to hear it. Subscribe to DogIQ. Every single week, we give you one more piece of your dog's language, until the day you understand every word they have ever said. Hit the bell, turn on all notifications, and we will see you in the next one. Your dog has probably licked you at least once since this video started. Now you know exactly what they were saying. Paw prints.